Dun, 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 dun. Sounds awesome.
Seayl, record it. Someone scratched that car. Look at it. What's your name?
Randy.
How have you benefited from being in the project?
Lots of things. I've learned that tobacco is very bad for your health, and it makes my awareness more aware.
What kinds of resources do you and other Seayl youth bring to the project?
Experiences like helping to the families and other stuff.
What do you hope to get out of working on this project?
To make a change in this community. Yeah.
How is tobacco affecting your community?
My community. Lots of people are dying. Not enough police to enforce the laws of smoking. It's bad.
And what is your view on tobacco?
It's bad. It's like kills lots of people. Like harms children, old people, teenagers and stuff. Okay, my current education.
Were you able to go inside? Yes. Were there any ads outside? No. Safe to safe for. Were there kids or teens? No, like outside in the front.
Yeah, the Girl Scouts.
In the store within 7 blocks. I guess. Are there any schools around there? Within 7 blocks? There's Kennedy over there, but I think it's further.
No.
I got the
Kennedy's pretty far.
I got the address thing.
Oh, there's parks.
Dude, so cool. But like they're bad.
Wait.
I got that. Where's the? Yeah, so.
It's giving you what you want.
Where's like smart?
That's pretty good.
What's your name?
Jonathan, say turn.
What is the Youth-Led Tobacco Prevention Project?
It's supposed to be a Southeast Asian group which learns about the tobacco, how it affects the community, mostly Southeast Asian.
Why is the Tobacco Project important to you?
Because it teaches me about community work and where all the Southeast Asian are going, and it brings all of us together.
And how does smoking affect your family and friends?
Well, based on my dad, he smokes, but my mom doesn't. Friends, I have friends that probably do, but it kind of makes me want to help them, because I used to be like that person. Also my dad, he's been smoking for probably a long time. I don't really know when he's gonna like stop, or when that moment's gonna happen when he pass away. Yeah.
What are your solutions to all these issues in your community?
Well, of course, b-boying, it helps me just get off everything on my mind, just focus on my dance. Other things like just going online, watch YouTube videos and stuff on b-boying. Yeah.
What's your name?
Tiffany Patipong.
How does living in Richmond affect your life?
I got robbed. They took a lot of sentimental stuff. They took my shoes, my parents' jewelry, and their wedding rings. I don't even go outside.
Do you feel safe in your neighborhood?
No.
How does smoking affect your family or friends?
My favorite aunt died of
What is your name?
Daniel.
How have you benefited from being in the project?
This project that helped me learn about tobacco, what to do, how it affects the community, how it affects the individual who uses tobacco, and how it just really just affects everyone that's around the person that's around tobacco.
What kinds of resources do you and other Seayl youth bring to the project?
Since we're all youth, we're all bringing our livelihood to it. Since we all are different people with different backgrounds, we all bring that to the table, and that kind of helps us get a better understanding of what we could do.
Why is the Tobacco Project important to you?
Well, the tobacco project has supported me because I have a lot of Southeast Asian friends, and every now and then, when I go to their parties, all of their family members are usually smoking, stuff like that, which, like, it's kind of, I guess it's a normal thing to them, but to me it's kind of like, are you used to smoke? Are you used to this kind of environment? And if so, what do you think about their health?
Why is the why is the project important to your community?
It's important to my community because, well, there's a lot of kids in my community, and if there's a lot of secondhand smoke going around, they might get cancer. They could get cancer. They could get asthma. They could get all these other kinds of illnesses from it.
How has your participation in the project affected you so far?
Well, it's just given me more knowledge of tobacco, how to approach people with surveys, how to ask questions that will benefit not just us, but how to benefit us to get information, specific information instead of a broad.
What do you hope to get out of working on this project?
I would hope to get more, I guess you could say, being able to just go up to people and talk to them about issues that are going around in our communities, or see if I can get feedback to see if it's just my concern, or if it's more of a community concern, or more concern of other people.
What is your name?
My name is John.
The first question is, how do you think tobacco affects your daily life as a youth?
Well, I mean, I used to smoke, and really, I didn't know the effects to my health. But as soon as later when I quit, I learned that it affects my body, my health, and when I b-boy, it shortens my breath and stuff like that. And basically, it just has a scar.
What are your names?
I'm Jason Chanthanasek.
Santina,
How does living in Richmond affect your life?
well, my house was robbed like 3 times. It was a horrible experience. And I guess like if I like walk around, I won't feel safe just by myself.
Richmond has this effect, but like not all of them are bad. Like they taught, like, I'm not trying to say like Richmond's ghetto or anything, but they taught me like a lot about like street smarts and stuff, like how to just like do stuff on my own sometimes.
How does living in Richmond affect your life?
Living in Richmond, of course, every community is going to affect your life because you're living in it, but based on our school and our community, affects the way I think around my friends, and how I go about walking to my school or walking around my neighborhood, and just being very careful of like stuff and dangers. How people think of Richmond being dangerous. It is kind of dangerous, but most likely I want to change that into peace.
What is your view on tobacco?
Well, at the beginning, tobacco was just like whatever, but now that I've gotten more information, more research done, it's kind of like a big deal. Like, why is it still out there if other stuff isn't illegal? If this is like in the top, 3 killers in the U.S.? Why is it still legal?
And what do you think are some solutions to some problems we see in Richmond?
I think having like a stronger police force will make the city better. And having more youth programs like Seayl,
Yeah. Thank you. What do you think is the solution to the tobacco problem?
To prevent minors from smoking.
The state through folks and based on save my folks for breaking the fourth wall. Gypsy magic. Being good for
Are you recording that?
Yes, I am. Of course.
Record it. We can use for B-roll.
Wait.
Time for shine. Do a drill already.
That's it. He did it. But he did headphones though.